What's up, beautiful human beings? Welcome to another episode of Cloud Stories Africa. Now, today's episode is a reaffirmation, a reminder that your goals and dreams don't need to make sense to anyone else other than yourself. That when one door closes, another one surely opens. That when one path ends, then you can always cut through the shrubs and forge a new path. That when the goal changes, then it's time for you to refocus and recenter yourself and create a new goal. Now, today's guest is a medical scientist and is also a basketball player representing Kenya through the Special Olympics. His discovery for basketball was after a football injury and he never looked back. Off the court, he's passionate about medical research, data science, and building health solutions. He's currently pursuing his master's in epidemiology and biostatistics. He blends his discipline for sport with precision in science. He believes that any path, if walked consistently, always leads somewhere meaningful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, help me welcome to the show, Reuben Ongwae, aka King. Yo, welcome to the show, man.
Thank you.
Yeah, I never used to know that your nickname is King.
Really?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
At least you know now.
Sikuwa na rada, but now I know.
Yeah.
All right, so I want to start back as we walk into the present. What was the first moment you discovered your love for basketball?
Actually, I have many reasons. I have many things that I can say made me even start basketball.
Okay.
But I think I'll start with the deep ones, then I go to the shallow ones.
Ish. Yeah?
So back in 2017, in second year, I was playing football. Then I hurt my left hand.
Okay.
And then it broke. So I had three months to recover. Mm-hmm. So once I recovered, I was advised to look for things to strengthen my left hand.
Okay.
Then I thought that I could pick basketball because, of course, you use your hands so much in basketball.
Oh, the muscle that you need to, what?
Yeah.
Wait.
We need to, you need to strengthen your hand.
Okay.
And basketball, you use majorly your hands.
Okay.
So I felt like it's the better sport to do if I want to strengthen my hands.
Yeah.
So I just picked it up, and also at the time, I remember I had gotten my student loan. Mm-hmm. So I think that is the only time I used my student loan effectively to buy a ball, something to start something up.
This is help. Are we talking
Help.
about
Yeah,
help?
it's help.
That is so interesting because, you're saying that's the first time you've used your student loan effectively. I don't think we should be saying this on this show, but student loan ilikuwa ya sherehe.
I know.
Help ni pesa ya sherehe.
I know, but I'm very proud of myself for using it differently that time. Mm-hmm. But at least they give you the money every semester. So there are other semesters that I used it the way that
the way it's meant to be used.
Yeah.
Yes, the way it's meant to be used.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So that is the deep one. Then I'm a late bloomer, in terms of my height. I was a short guy.
Are you sure?
Okay. Yeah, in first year, second year, I was short. Okay, not that I'm tall now. I'm just taller than that time.
Oh my! You're not tall now. Have you seen me?
I'm average.
Wait, what? That's not even true.
No, for
I'm here and you're here.
You see, in the girls section, I think you're average, and for me in the boys section, I think I'm average.
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't compare from the same scale.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So at that time, I started getting some compliments from Chiles in campus.
Ish.
You're getting tall. It was a compliment. So okay. Okay. I think I'm validated to take something like basketball. And also at the time, there is something that goes around with there's a thing about basketball guys.
Oh, the dribble in it.
Yeah. And also girls like them. I think I don't know why, but. Those are the shallow reasons, but yeah.
So you're this will definitely improve my status quo.
Yeah, social proof, something.
Social proof.
Yeah.
That's so interesting, man. Because let me tell you, I think there's always a reason as to why people do things.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's selfish reasons, sometimes it's good reasons.
For real.
I think for me, like you, when I first engaged with sports, I was one of those kids where your parents tell you, you can do anything and everything in this world.
Yeah.
So I go into high school, my first interaction with sports, and I go to the football field, I'm really enjoying it. There were
Football?
auditions, yeah. So there was auditions in our school for everything that you wanted to do.
Auditions?
Yeah, like you need to, should I call it an interview for you to be accepted? So whether it's clubs, whether it's games, you needed to go in, audition or rather interview, and then
Okay.
you'll be allowed. So I'm very confident. I go to the football field, we're playing. I go in, the coach tells me, all right, it's your turn. I go like this, the ball goes like that. He's like, we can do without you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then,
Wow.
so I actually played basketball at some point, and it was all through that trial phase. So after I failed at football, I went and tried tennis. Again, same story. The ball goes like that. I run that way. The coach is like, at least you should have run in the same direction.
At least you're trying.
Yes.
Yeah.
Then I went for swimming. I also tried swimming.
Did you also fail at that?
No, now here was the interesting bit about that. I almost died because I had come straight from Meru. Hata sikuwa nimesimamishwa Mwea. Nikaletwa Nairobi.
Okay.
And in our school, swimming was compulsory. So I'd taken like the first few classes that they teach you, just get into the water, get comfortable. So me, with my very good mentality of I can do anything and everything in this world, deep end, sure.
Really?
And that she is like, okay, can someone save her? Yeah, no, but I didn't hate it. That's the thing, because I still tried it even after that experience, because I remember the teacher was like, okay, can someone remove her from the water and take her to change? And immediately after wamenifanyia tu, pia, pia, pia. And the water gets out, I change very quickly, and I go try out for basketball. Now, here's the thing. I actually did well. In this one, I was doing
The
well,
swimming?
so... No,
Oh, the basketball.
the basketball. So I go, I dribble, I get there.
Had you ever like dribbled before?
No.
Like, that was the first time?
Yeah, no, it was the first time.
Okay.
So I go, I'm dribbling, then I go and I put the ball into the thingy, and then, I go back, we're playing. It was so nice. And I almost did it. My only problem was, whenever you dribble, ulikuwa unaachwa na vitu kwa mkono.
Really?
Yeah, like there was just stuff that used to prick my hand.
Prick?
Yeah, like there was some prickly stuff. I think it's just because of the field, the way it was set up.
Okay.
Yeah, so
I've never heard that before. I think it was maybe the ball.
The ball?
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know. Maybe it's
or
the
maybe
ball.
your hands were
court.
just, they were not just used to
They
stuff
weren't
like
used
that.
to it.
Yeah,
because after some time I was just like, nope, I can't do this again because I don't understand why every time there has to be, thing is in my hand.
Yeah.
Yeah. But so I get where you're coming from. Like there's always reasons that push us towards different things.
Yeah.
But then now I want to know, like once you went into that because of your football injury, what sparked that love that you eventually left football and decided to play basketball?
I just saw it as a sign. Like I'd never like broken a bone on my body before, and since that was the first time, and I was not that good at football, so I just saw that I think this is a sign for me to try out something else.
Yeah.
Yeah, because in life you cannot win at everything. So if you feel like you're not winning in something, you can like pick up the next
goal.
thing. Yeah.
Okay, that is so interesting, and I mean, it gave you the social like ability, if I can call it that.
Yeah, and I think also it reduced the times that I was making bad decisions, because a majority of the times you find yourself in the field, you're trying to practice.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we used to, I don't want to say this, but we used to do a lot of bad decisions. Our campus was like in town.
Yeah.
So
you were in town, like in a town campus.
Yeah, the UN like in campus, in CBD.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So there is a lot of ways you can have like sherehe.
I mean, it's right there. It's in town, so it's right there.
Yeah.
Okay, so it was reducing the amount of time you spent on making bad decisions, and it also gave you that, the upper hand when it came to the ladies.
Yeah.
But then at what point did it get serious? Like at what point did you actually find out I'm good enough and I can do this at a professional level?
Well, I don't think that ever happened. So what happened is that when I started training, you know, when you're a beginner, you're afraid that people will laugh at whatever you're doing because, of course, you don't know anything.
Yeah.
So because I didn't want, at that time, I wasn't as strong as I am right now at like being a beginner in something.
Yeah.
Because right now, I don't feel bad being a beginner. You can laugh at me, but you see, I have a goal in my mind.
Yeah.
But at that time, I was like, I really fear being a beginner. So I used to train on Saturdays in the morning when everyone is nursing hangover, so no one is in the field. You can do your own things there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and you see, basketball is something you can train yourself.
Yeah.
So one time, there was this guy named Felix. So this guy just approached me. They had a group that they were like playing all the other games.
Okay.
And he just approached me and asked me if I could help them with the ball because they were playing football, all the other games, but they did not have a basketball. So he just asked me, can we play with you so that you can help us also like grow our skills. Remember, I'm still a beginner at that time, but I was not really a beginner. I had already like trained for like 6 months, so I was somewhere.
Yeah, like you are on the scale.
Yeah, so
you were getting there.
This Felix guy is someone from Special Olympics. I don't know if you've ever heard of Special Olympics.
I've heard of Olympics, but I've not heard of Special Olympics.
Yeah, now there is Olympics, there is Paralympics, there is Special Olympics. Olympics is for the able guys. Paralympics is for the physically disabled people.
Okay.
And then there is another one known as Special Olympics, which is for intellectually disabled people.
Okay.
Yeah, like there are people who have conditions that affect their intellectual capabilities, such as Down syndrome.
Yeah.
So it limits the way they reason out.
Yeah.
So these people, they can't play alone because of their intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
So there is something known as unified sports. So it's where you bring people who have not been identified to have any intellectual disabilities. Now, like someone like me now.
Okay.
Then you go and play together with the people who have the intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
So you just make them feel like they're part of the community.
Yeah.
Yeah, so he explained everything to me, and for me, of course, at that time, I'm like, why should I even be training with you guys? Because they were training on Saturdays in the morning. So he even showed me pictures. You see, we even went outside to represent Kenya. They had gone to China some years back. So he sold me a dream, and I think I bought it.
So you liked the idea of being able to play at a larger audience? Or
not really.
no?
At that time, I was looking at it as, okay, so I can still get to play. I can still get to help because when you're playing with the persons with intellectual disabilities, you are helping them. So you feel like you are helping, like you bring something positive.
Is it like pace setters? You know, when you have a race, there's those guys at the side who are setting the pace. Is it something like that?
You can.
Or is it like in the team, then there is people who are differently abled as part of the team, and then you're brought in to like give them support? Or is it just you now merge into one team and you compete against other similar teams?
Yeah, I think umeiweka vizuri. You place it nicely.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
So, for example, for basketball, we were playing 3 versus 3.
Yeah.
So one person has to be, let me use the word okay, for persons who have no intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
Then 2 others are persons with intellectual disabilities.
Yeah.
So you're supposed to guide them because they can even score like on their own goal. So you're supposed to like guide them. You're supposed to pass them the ball. You're supposed to like support them in the field, but you're not supposed to score.
Oh,
For
you're
me,
not supposed to score.
Yeah, even if I have to score, I have to score like 1 out of like 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Ah, okay.
So your goal is to pass them the ball, make them involved, encourage them, you know? Yeah.
And so at that particular moment, were you in a different team? Like were you playing in another school team when they sold you this, or you're just like you're still practicing it independently?
Funny thing, I've never been in an actual team.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So when you used to wake up at 6 a.m. in the morning, what was going through your mind? You're like, okay, fine, I'm gonna, like, was it more for your health benefits, like mental benefits? Why exactly were you waking up at 6 a.m. to go practice?
I think it was an escape for me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was like something that I was looking forward to. I could be in class like at 3 p.m. and
Yeah.
I'm just thinking of, I just want to get to the field at 5.
Yeah.
Yeah, like you're just looking forward. I don't know what exactly it was, but it became like an addiction.
Yeah.
Because of course you'll be fit while you do it. And of course if you walk around with the ball, people will be like, eh,
Yeah.
that guy plays basketball.
What?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
You're,
It's a flex. Yeah, in fact, when you have the ball, even if
Yeah.
you don't know how to play nicely, just
they're
walk
just
around in
like,
school.
this guy plays basketball.
Yeah, that's a b-ball player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is so interesting. And so, at what point did it get to you playing at an international level? What led to that? What unlocked that moment for you?
So this is back in 2023, where I represented Kenya in the Special Olympics World Games
Yeah.
in Berlin, Germany. So normally, the way Olympics has like after 4 years there's an Olympics.
Yeah.
Is the same thing with
The
Special
Special
Olympics.
Olympics,
So every
right?
4 years
Yeah.
there are games, and for 2023 we had a basketball section, and we got the opportunity to represent Kenya
Yeah.
at that stage, and that is just me being part of the Special Olympics. Yeah, because when I started training with them,
Yeah.
so we created a team together. So I was like playing with them, coaching them, and also we had another coach.
Yeah.
So that is the only time I've ever got an opportunity to be coached like by an actual coach.
Yeah.
So, and I think that made me feel like now I need to like up my skills better. So I now started like even going to the gym, like even like taking it more seriously.
Yeah.
Yeah. So we went and presented Kenya, and we even like won a bronze medal. So that was something so nice.
That was amazing for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
But then if I look back to that first moment, you know, the initial moment when they told you join the team, you're going to be our trainer, you didn't know this was going to happen, like you didn't know it was going to unlock such a massive opportunity for you. So what pushed you to, you know, be like, okay, fine, I'm gonna be serious in this, I'm going to actually train with these guys, I'm going to put my energy and time into this? What motivated you to keep showing up? Because it's not like you woke up one day and you're like, this is going to create a massive opportunity for me, or rather, I don't know if that's what you thought at the moment, but what motivated you to keep showing up?
I think it's just my love for basketball, and
Yeah.
I felt like it's something different that people are not like checking out, because anytime I could ask someone to join me, like
Yeah.
a fellow basketball player, they were like, no, like they were not into it.
Yeah.
So the fact that I felt like it was different, and
Yeah.
someone had already told me the possibilities that were there, I wasn't really looking so much at the possibilities, but it was something in my mind.
In
I was
your
like,
mind.
yeah, if I could go like somewhere far away,
Yeah.
that would be a nice thing. Yeah, something that I started alone and takes me far away, like in a faraway land like Germany. I mean,
Yeah.
yeah, that's something that can motivate me. But
Yeah.
you see, it took so much long because I joined in 2017. So it reached a point I was just doing it for the sake of, actually I'm doing something that is helpful to the community.
Yeah.
I've joined a community, I've made new friends, and I felt like these are people I've met, and these are people that I usually like call, you know, when you get to know the people with intellectual disabilities, you're encouraged like to keep contact with them, you talk to them. So
okay.
it's something meaningful. So it
Yeah.
motivates you to even go to like the training with them.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I think that was what really motivated me.
So when it comes to being a sportsman, some days, every day is not the same. I mean, some days you feel unpsyched, unmotivated, but what keeps you pushing even beyond the fear, beyond the pain? Because one of the things that I know just from my simple gym routines is that exercising or any kind of sports, it's not easy. You need to keep pushing yourself. So what motivates you to keep pushing that day by day?
It's just the end goal that I have in mind, because of course I have like a dream. Okay, let me just start with the shallow things. I have like a
Yeah.
dream body that I want to have. I also want to be so skilled in basketball. So, and I know you have to pay a price.
Yeah.
And because the price is now like just pushing yourself every day. And for me, I normally try as much as possible to do this, everyday things the same way the same way. I don't want to like break routine.
Okay.
Yeah, because I believe when you remove that factor of thinking about what am I going to do next,
Yeah.
I think you will just flow into like doing your routines. Let's say in the morning you wake up and start like stretching.
Yeah.
If that is what you know you have to do,
Every morning.
you don't have to wake up and
Yeah.
start thinking, what am I going to do?
Oh.
Yeah, so for me, I try to do things the same way.
Yeah.
And also create scenarios in my head where if something happens, let's say I go to the gym in the evening.
Yeah.
If something happens so that I don't have, I fail to go to the gym on like the evening,
Yeah.
what is my fallback plan? So for me, maybe it's like waking up earlier so that I can go to the gym in the morning.
Yeah.
Like just creating scenarios in my head on how I should be like dealing with the problems or setbacks.
Yeah.
Because that way it will remove the factor of thinking about something first, because
Yeah.
you already thought about it.
I find that to be such a motivational way to look at it about your morning routines, because sometimes one of the struggles is, okay, fine, I'm gonna get up at 5 a.m. and then what am I doing?
Yeah.
But then if you already have a predetermined routine of
Yeah.
I'm going to wake up, take a shower, go to the gym or go for the basketball practice, and then I'm going to come back, take a shower, go to work, then it just makes your mornings very seamless.
Yeah, it just flows.
Your day just flows because you already know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
And so getting from there to the actual stuff of the day, it just becomes easier.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So beyond basketball, you're also a medical scientist.
Yeah.
Now, when I heard you're a medical scientist, when you hear about scientists, I think about people like Alexander Fleming. I think about, I don't even know, was Albert Einstein? He really wasn't a scientist, he was a physicist. But when I hear about such things, my mind just goes to these weird places of people who create very complex things. But in layman's language, explain it to me like a baby. What does your job entail? What is your day-to-day job?
So it's never the same actually every day. So, but normally I work in a laboratory, a medical laboratory. I'll just tell you one thing that I do in one day.
Yeah.
I can decide to plant some bacteria.
Oh.
Yeah,
Are you carrying bacteria right now?
No.
Oh, okay.
So we normally propagate or plant them,
Yeah.
because that is, I think, the only way I can explain to you nicely.
Okay.
Like you see the way you can have a seed bed.
Yeah.
You go and plant like some seeds, then it grows, then you transfer the seedlings from there, then you plant them somewhere else. So we do the same thing. So we have the seed bed.
Yeah.
Then we plant our own like bacteria that we want.
Yeah.
Maybe for research purposes.
Okay.
Maybe we want to see what drugs can be able to like kill those bacteria.
Okay.
Yeah, and some other experiments.
Yeah.
So basically we plant bacteria and
Oh.
we play around with bacteria.
You play around with.
Yeah.
Should I be scared of you?
Yeah.
You. Yo.
No, you shouldn't.
Look,
I'm
after
teasing.
this, I'm cutting you off. Like,
No,
thank
no.
you so much for
But-
showing
no,
up
but
today.
it's a good thing.
This is the last time you're seeing me.
For real.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
find
I'm
you.
just like, I don't know what you're carrying.
No.
Okay.
No, actually, we normally have very stringent like measures to avoid like contaminating the environment.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like it's known as biosecurity. Yeah, biosafety.
Okay.
Yeah.
So let's tie your day job to your, should I call it side hustle? Should I call it what you're doing on the side? Like, I don't know what to refer to it, but let's tie your love for basketball to your day job. What kind of discipline or what lessons do you carry from basketball into your day job, or the other way around? Like, what do you learn from your job that you could transfer to basketball?
Okay, by the outside, it just looks like two worlds apart. But
Yeah.
I think from basketball, what can be relatable to like my work in a lab is that you encounter a lot of challenges when you're playing games.
Yeah.
Maybe you can have a bad day, like you're shooting, all shots are going out, like they're not going inside. Your
My mind.
your teammates are like yelling at you. Yeah, so I think it teaches me how to handle challenges, because now you can't, you have to find like nice ways to handle it in the field. Because for example, if you've missed a lot of shots, so the thinking should be like, okay, the next one will be better. Like
Yeah.
you're trying to, even if someone like gives you criticism, like you take it like gracefully.
Yeah.
The same thing in the lab. you can plant some bacteria today and they don't grow.
Okay.
Maybe you did something wrong.
That is so weird. Thinking of bacteria as something that could grow.
They grow, and you see them like this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, do they sprout into something that can actually be seen, or is it just small things
They're
that?
colonies.
Oh.
They form very many colonies. You can just see
Okay.
them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so interesting.
Yeah. Bacteria. I think you know them. Eh?
Yeah. No, I've seen bacteria like from when they're in a petri dish and
Oh
zoomed
yes.
in via the
Yeah.
microscope.
So
Yeah.
the petri dishes that you see, those are now the seed beds.
Yeah.
Yeah. So you see, such experiments can take like 3 days.
Yeah.
So if you fail, you've lost 3 days.
Oh wow.
You see.
Yeah. So just learning the
Yeah.
patience
Yeah.
and.
So you can beat yourself up if like, let's say like in the basketball court, I
Yeah.
don't beat myself up if I've done something bad. My mindset is like, okay, let's try to do it like better, or
Yeah.
even I can ask someone like, how can I do it better? Like I'm never afraid to ask.
Yeah.
Yeah. So the same thing applies in the lab.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you don't know it all, of course. And I'm so privileged to have like very, very nice supervisors. And
Yeah.
there are people that you can go and talk to, even if you failed at something, and they can advise you, and you take their advice gracefully.
Yeah.
So I think those are two things that I can connect from both sides, because also you can teach you to take criticism
Yeah.
in a nice way and to grow from the criticism. The same way in a basketball court, when you're playing with your teammates,
Yeah.
people can say that you are being selfish and everything. You have to like step back and ask yourself, so what can I do better?
Yeah.
Like to be better next time. Same thing in the lab. Like if you do something wrong, someone tells you.
Yeah.
Whether they tell me it like in a bad way or in a good way, I'll have to like reflect on it and see if there's something I need to change,
Yeah.
so that I become better.
Yeah, what lessons are you taking from it? I think for me, the biggest one is taking critique with grace.
Yeah, that is an art.
I've never thought about it that way, being graceful when someone, tells you can do something differently. I mean, I don't think I'm the kind of person who overreacts, but just being able to get into that moment, calm down and see what can I learn from this, and then take it forward from there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's an art, and it's something even I took a course like online. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because you have to learn how to take criticism.
Yeah.
Yeah, because if you don't, you can spiral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So beyond the talent, what does it take to grow in basketball? What are the other skills that we don't see? Because at the back looking in, you just feel like all it takes is talent, but beyond the talent, because you're the kind of person who self-trained and you didn't even start like at a young age. You started when you were in second year. So what does it take beyond the talent to grow in basketball?
I think discipline. Well, I know everyone like says discipline, but
Yeah.
I think you have to have like a goal. What do you want to achieve? For me, at first, before even Special Olympics, I wanted to learn basketball
Yeah.
and be so good at it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, you said line basketball.
Learn. Like
learn.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, and at that time, I started believing in like teaching myself.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought like if it's all already online, I don't have to pay for it.
Yeah.
I can just like look at some moves and go and do them like myself. So yeah.
So you can actually learn basketball online. Is it on YouTube, or what what kind of resources do people need to look out for? Because one of the things that I love about our era and our generation is that things have become so simple. You can learn about anything and everything from the internet.
Yeah.
So is it like on YouTube, I just go and search how to play basketball? Is it like a specific site? Just to give the visibility to other people, because I always believe if you have knowledge, share it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For myself, at that time, I used YouTube only.
Okay.
But if I was starting it today,
Yeah.
I think ChatGPT will do a lot of job.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because you can just tell it your challenges, and it explains to you like in a tailored manner.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think right now it's much easier to learn from online, because there's AI, there is YouTube, and YouTube is
Yeah.
usually so nice.
Yeah.
So the only thing that you lack there is evaluation, like someone to tell you, okay, that is the right way you did it. So for me, that's where I know I didn't I didn't do it nicely. So there are some things even I learned them in a very different way. So when I play, people are like, really? I don't understand it, but it worked.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah. So sometimes now you can be different from other
But
people.
would you be disqualified for that? Like if you, let's say this movie is supposed to be done ta-ta, and then you do maybe ta-ta-ta-ta. Like do you?
As long as you're within the rules, you're not
Yeah.
like violating anything. You can do anything that you want.
okay.
Yeah. It's also a creative sport.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's so
So,
interesting.
and for me, you see, many people in Kenya learned it from maybe high school, where they were taught by a coach.
Yeah.
But now mine is different. So it also separates you in a way.
Yeah.
Yeah, and also, for me, I think I was not looking at basketball as just something that I'll train and just be good at it. I also wanted a community, like people that are also playing basketball. I get to know people. That is it's an easy way of knowing people. If you want to know people, you don't. For me, I don't go like on the road and start knowing people. I'll join communities.
Yeah.
I think that is the easiest way you can do it. So for me also that was, yeah.
Okay. So one final question, just as we wind up, and this is something that I've been asking all the guests on the show. What is the one unconventional lesson that basketball has taught you?
So I have many shoes, basketball shoes.
Okay.
I have very new ones and I have very
Old
ones.
Okay.
So for the hoopers, like people who play the game, like most of the time, you always know that the old shoes are usually the ones that really make you play, like make you feel much more comfortable than even the new ones. Yeah.
How come?
Yeah. So for me, I have some shoes that I've never even played with. I just played it with them like at first, then I stopped, and they're still new.
Yeah.
So I think if you take that to other things in life, you can learn a lot from that. Like it's not always a good thing to just jump on the new shiny things.
Okay.
Yeah, you can stick to the old ones.
So we can say that old is gold.
Yeah, you don't jump to new things, new shiny things. Like all that glitters is not like gold.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay, so this has been really interesting. I've really learned a lot, but for me, the biggest one was you need to take criticism with grace.
Yeah.
I think that's just the biggest lesson for me today.
Yeah.
But beyond that, I am super, super grateful to have you on the show today.
Thank you.
Thank you. That was definitely amazing.
Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Yeah, you're so kind. You made me like the butterflies have disappeared.
They've disappeared?
Yeah.
See, I told you. See, I told you.
Yeah.
Now, you see, I've just seen a question come in, asking for a friend, of a friend.
I think I know what you want to ask, but just
what
go
do
on.
you know?
Just go on.
What do you think I want to ask?
Okay, just go on.
Wameniambia nikuulize kama uko single.
Maybe they should come and find out.
They come to the show.
Yeah.
Mmesikia mkuje kwa show to find out if he's single, okay?
Yeah. And my DMs are always open.
Your DM is always open.
Yeah.
Pale Instagram wakutafute.
Yeah.
All right, we're going to tag his Instagram handle, so amesema mtafute wenyewe.
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much.
At least we'll have something to start like talking about. You know, it's normally a good thing when you have like something, an icebreaker.
Like a
before.
base to start from.
Yeah. You can ask, hey, by the way, you told us to like find you and ask this question.
Yeah.
That's a good like way to open a conversation, I think.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Thank you so much, guys. And thank you.
You're welcome.
All right. And it's a wrap. Thank you so much, guys, for tuning into today's episode of Cloud Stories Africa. To all our consistent listeners and supporters, we truly, truly appreciate you guys. And if you're a first-time listener, welcome to the family. If you enjoyed today's episode, please feel free to share it with your family and friends, or you can also tag us on social media and let us know which was your favorite part. Now, new episodes like this drop every Saturday at 2 p.m. and we are available on all your podcast hosting platforms as well as our video content on YouTube. Wishing you lots of love until next week. Ciao.